Welcome to Doug in Exile. I start most days, I just Google Trump's name, and it's mostly to test if Google and mainstream media are ready to give him a fair shake. Of course, we all know that they're not. They have not learned their lesson. I'm going to prove it to you right now. But welcome. Hope you're here to join the Happy Patriots, and we want you guys to remain active in the chat. That means you leave your opinion down there, you leave a like, you leave a subscribe. Here's number one. This is from the BBC. Trump vows to end birthright citizenship and pardon U.S. Capitol rioters. Now, that's meant to be some kind of a big threat. The pardon U.S. Capitol rioters, I'm especially for. Whether if it's a blanket pardon, there's like 1,000. It's like it's an outrageous number. And he said most of them. So he's going to some of them that are more radical or committed any kind of vandalism, he would not immediately pardon. You can also commute sentences and all that. The other one, I'm for this because I think they were unfairly prosecuted. The other one is birthright citizenship. Now, birthright citizenship, it's starting to grow in popularity among Democrats, the idea that it should end birthright citizenship. It's always been big on the right and on the Republican side, but it's got about a 50, 60% popularity with Americans just going, look, just because you're born here, tourist here, and you're born here, you don't automatically get to be a citizen. That's meant to degrade Trump, but actually it's a positive. Fox News, ridiculous. Cheney responds to Trump floating jail time for J6 committee members. Liz Cheney, she might mock it, and I'm all for her mocking it because I don't think Trump's going to put her in jail. I think they should try her or do some kind of an investigation just to get clear on how they destroyed evidence and things like that. It's not so much the punishment I want, I want everyone to have to tell the truth on this stuff. I want the truth to come out. This is from the Washington Post. LGBTQ plus Americans stockpile meds and make plans to move after Trump's win. That's on the Washington Post. Now, that's a liberal rag. And what are they implying when they say LGBTQ Americans stockpile meds? Are they all on meds? How can they get away with that and not get slammed for that? And if I at all question their lifestyle and imply that there's a mental illness there, I would get my channel in big trouble. I'm only saying Washington Post implied there's mental illness there. Okay, this AP News. Trump says he can't guarantee tariffs won't raise U.S. prices and won't rule out revenge prosecutions. That's AP News. Now, they're trying to make it look like Trump is still trying to shout revenge, even though he just went on a Sunday show and said the only revenge that he intends to really pursue is to succeed, not in prosecutions, but in making America great again. Here's the Atlantic. The bizarre normalcy of Trump 2.0. Even when he acts normal, they call it bizarre, as if it's out of character for him. It's actually, compared to Biden and Karine Jean-Pierre and that whole Blinken and that whole weirdo administration, Trump seems normal. And then down at the very bottom here is USA Today. Trump uses photo with Jill Biden, because he was sitting by her at the Notre Dame reopening, to sell his new fragrances. Quote, enemies can't resist, unquote. His fragrances are called the Fight, Fight, Fight line. I'm curious what they smell like. I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. If you guys want me to buy a bottle, let me know in the comments below and we'll do an actual smell test. I'll put some on and tell you what it smells like if you guys want to see that. If you don't care, also let me know if you think this is a tacky move on Trump's part to be selling cologne. So that's the main headlines. As you can see, they're not about anything super significant that Trump is doing about reforming the government, about closing up the border, about helping the economy. He won't get a positive headline anywhere on Google. This is the top front page on Google. It means you have to go down a number of pages before you find anything positive, and that just goes to show they're still not reporting the news fairly. I'm Doug in Exile.